afternoon, everyone. Welcome to round 4 of the ESR Sunday and Fun Day series on Saturday. Uh-oh, we got Sanbala Steve as a name we haven't seen in a while. This is the Mercedes DTM Fest edition of the series, and we are currently running the 2005 cars around the Aragón circuit. I forget exactly which layout, but we'll figure that out eventually. I am your host, Cole McRae, and today we're joined by the twin powers of Jeremy Reeder.
Yo.
And Matt Higgs.
I'm still not watching Parsec.
Oh, you should probably do that.
Nobody like accepted my.
I never got an accept thing. Give an accept. There you go. Hello. Traditionally, we are starting on a very high note. Just confirming.
Yikes, that's loud.
This is the when are you gonna learn to turn down the audio? You say this every time.
I always mute it, and then it unmutes itself when I join Parsec.
Is this Groundhog Day, or?
I guess. Just checking in. This is the Moto Grand Prix circuit, so I don't know what that means, but it means coolness.
You think they do the motos on the Moto Grand Prix circuit?
You know, probably.
I don't think so.
I think so, maybe. But what I do know is that the Helicam now has a little helicopter sound in the background. That's kind of neat. You probably can't hear it because it's really quiet, but it's there. For qualifying, we got Sanbala Steve, as I mentioned earlier, in first place. Tobias Thierolf in second. Bertrand Barrier third. Magic Kazchuk bringing up fourth place. Alfonso Alexandra in fifth. Martin Emmons, our Lord and Savior, in sixth. James Butler in seventh. Separating John Barker in ninth by Heinrich Andreasen, who's in eighth. Doing good work there, making it easy for me. And then Andrew D rolling up in 10th place. All names that we've seen before in various capacities. Maybe not in this series necessarily, but at least in ESR before. I don't think actually Loic Normando. I don't not familiar with him. He might have been in a series before though.
So I'm actually happy to see that the emblems have made it back on the hoods for these cars. I guess the teams hurt us last race.
Yeah,
they were. Get those emblems back on there.
Yeah, absolutely. We were left saddened and betrayed by the loss of the hood ornaments on these Mercedes cars. The 2003 cars shunned them in favor of aerodynamics and efficiency and blah, 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 whatever. But they're back, and so we can be happy. Standing start as always, 2 races, 25 minutes each, reverse grid start. And
I think we should have a reverse start where all cars start in reverse.
And green, green, green. There we go. Oh, whoa, looks like some guys took your advice. Immediate spins by Winkler and Mitzi.
Don't you guys know better? Don't listen to me.
That's a good point. Okay, I just got confirmation that we can do our normal commentary shenanigans. So feel free to drop the dive bomb. So I'm not sure what happened to.
Does Mitzi get the "I hate this car" award? I mean, it's a little early to give it out, but.
I would say it's a little premature to give that out. It's but the race just started, not even 7 seconds in. But who knows? We'll have to see. Tobias Thierolf quickly yanking first place from the Sanbala Steve. Magic Kazchuk is grabbing a spot as well. Looks like Bertrand Barrier had a big old loss and is now sitting 11th. I wonder if he might have been one of those cars that spun in dramatic fashion earlier. Notably, these cars do sound much better than the previous ones. They got them some Judd DNA in their exhaust note. I dig it. Really growly, really good. Not like these modern DTMs that just sound like 4 cylinders. Andrew D making some moves. He fell back at the beginning. Oh, wow, there's a car on its roof. What happened there?
Upside down.
Heinrich Andreasen looks like is the latest receiver of the I Hate This Car award. That was incredible. It's a shame we didn't get a better view of that. It was rolling like a top. It said Bertrand Barrier's slowdown penalty, but I was hoping that it was going to be Heinrich Andreasen who would get it just to add insult to injury. You may be on your roof, but that doesn't give you an excuse to go off track.
Yeah, duh. Same from track limits.
Idiot. Yeah, like when no one's paying
Stupid
attention.
ass.
No one's paying attention to the track limits. We just saw 4 cars go wide on turn 2. That is, I believe.
What are track limits?
Never heard of them.
What you saying, Jeremy?
So what are track limits?
Yeah, I don't know. Things for
I think
hosers.
it's a type of cheese.
Oh. Must be French.
No. Actually, maybe.
Shout
The
out,
FAA is French.
Shout
That
out.
would make sense.
Shout out to sequential shifters. Bring those back. Paddles are dumb. Lots of sparks as always from these really low touring cars. Gotta say, I'm a little unimpressed with the livery selection. They're all just gray or black or white in this case.
Yeah, very bland.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's whatever. It could be worse, I suppose. At least they got a little bit of creativity, but it's not
Looks like
not quite the
James
Dame
Butler fell
livery.
off.
What's that?
No, he's still popular.
I mean, I guess that's your opinion.
Shout out to Daimler Chrysler Bank. I did not know that even existed. Shout out to 1984 and Dystopias.
Also, shout out to reverse gears. They take me back.
Boo! Boo! Oh, there's that penalty for Heinrich Andreasen. You're functionally in last, and we're on your roof a little while ago, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you. James Butler is another one of the, well, I won't say he's a loser, but oh wow, getting dive bombed by dive bomb. True to his name.
Looks like that bomb just pulled a massive one on him, huh?
He did, indeed. That was not too kind, but it looks like no one was the wiser. Butler started in 7th, so he didn't have a great start to his race.
You may want to be careful with those moves. He might get banned.
He may.
Okay, I have
Ah.
a bone to pick with car manufacturers. You know how
Oh, good.
in some cars you have like a manual and it's like a push and like you can change your gears,
Oh,
right?
yes, I know exactly what
Manually?
you're gonna say.
Why the fuck is it not? Do no manufacturers have pullback to shift up?
They do. Audi and Mazda are the only 2 that I know of that do that.
Not my Audi.
Oh, well, it's because you have a crappy Audi. Had a crappy Audi. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe it's only U.S. market Audis. Maybe America only gets good stuff for once.
Judging by the events of the past, I'm gonna say no.
I didn't know that Canada got anything good, so...
Well, they don't. That's the thing. Oh no, they got the Mercure XR4 Ti in the 80s. That's a good car.
Oh.
I want one of those. I lust after them. But yeah, no, I mean, so I get it. So as someone who doesn't do any racing or have any racing knowledge, ooh, Spinny Rooney from Andrew D, who had just made his way up to 8th place. And a
my goodness.
wonderful broadside. That was savage. Demetrius Simeonitis, who we didn't see earlier, shoving Alfonso Alexander way wide. So Heinrich Andreasen finds himself climbing the ladder, apropos of everyone else dying around him. But to go back a little bit earlier, Matt, I heard, I mean, it kind of makes sense if you don't have any racing experience, like, to have up be forward, you know, because, that, you know, the plus forward direction, and then go, you know, have it go up in gears, that kind of makes some sense. At least it's not the way that that Chrysler used to do it, speaking of. Actually, probably Mercedes also did it back in the day, because, you know, Chrysler just did everything Mercedes did about 10 years later. But they do left and right or up and down on their little like sequential shifter dualies.
What?
Yeah. So like
that's gotta be a crime somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Owning a Chrysler is a crime, so.
It is, unless you want just a ton of power for no money.
LS swap?
That takes a lot of money.
Not really.
Okay, you give me a quote for someone to LS swap something into something else, and I'll see if I need to reevaluate my stance. But
I don't know. What's a pick and pull's usual fee?
Yeah, you can get a 5.3 for like $500, and then you could put it in a 76 Nova, which you can get for like $2,000, and you can strap a big old turbo, and you're ready to do 9s.
But what's the hourly rate on swapping that engine there?
Free?
You don't do it yourself?
Couple
I guess
beers?
I guess I don't understand.
No, yeah.
Maybe a case of beer?
No, it's not a fair comparison unless you charge a mechanic to do it. Because or else it'd be like not charging the factory workers to assemble the new car, right?
No, I have everything that I need to do it. I'm not paying someone to do
Well,
Is your time not worth anything?
You didn't specify when you said a lot of power for no money. You didn't say it had to be new.
Okay, well it was. I meant to imply
You
it.
never said it couldn't be used.
You can't buy a used car from Chrysler, Matt.
You can't?
But you
No.
could buy a used Chrysler.
So wait a minute. I can't go to a Chrysler dealership and buy a used car.
You're not buying that from the manufacturer. You're not buying that from the manufacturer. You're buying that as a dealer inventory.
But Jeremy has a point. What if you go to a Chrysler dealership and you buy a used Chrysler? Can you not do that?
Can you not do that?
You can, but it just goes against the
Is
comparison.
there not such thing as demo models? Let me ask you that.
There is something that is actually
not-
that's an interesting loophole. That is an interesting loophole which I'll allow.
Is there no such thing as trade-ins?
What? But a trade-in is based on appraised value, so you're losing a value of the thing you're trading in. Is the whole point of a trade-in?
I mean, you can go to any dealership and buy a demo as long as you're within like the first 6 months of that first generation of the car.
Yeah, and that's why I gave that one to you. I said that's I mean that's an interesting loophole, and I accept it.
Jeremy, he just can't
He can't.
deal with us.
He just can't.
No.
No,
No, can't.
I can deal with you. You're just
L
you're
plus
just
ratio.
you're just vile. Oh my god, I hate you so much. Be more of a fucking zoomer, Matt. Okay, ooh, we got a little sideways action from Tobias Theorolf there. Sambala Steve is caught right back up and is gonna be all up in his grill. Ooh, more sliding action. Ooh, sliding everywhere. I'm not familiar with how these cars drive. I do enjoy how the spectators are lined up in a perfect grid. When you got a race on Saturday, but drill practice on Sunday.
That's right.
Anyway, I don't know how these cars drive. Judging by the giant arrow, I assume they'd be pretty sticky. But I also assume that with the 2003 cars, and everyone was sliding around every corner on that one. So I'm gonna answer with a shrug.
It's the hood ornaments.
It clearly is
just
the hood ornaments.
these stick.
I love how that's the thing you keep coming back to. I support it.
I got a question.
What's your question?
You like jazz?
Oh no.
That's all you.
I don't
go.
think he like-
I'm not
I don't
even
think he
gonna-
likes jazz.
I'm not touching that.
Nope.
That was an open-ended question.
No, it's a meme.
It's also a question.
I mean,
just worried about-
I
I'm
feel
just
like
worried-
the
I'm just-
inflection of your voice.
I'm just worried about
But how else would you say it?
I'm worried about the implication of you quoting Barry Benson in your in this context.
Can't help himself. I'm thinking B.
Damn it. All right. Well,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a
now that's
funny
over.
work
Oh, no.
story.
Uh-oh.
So there's this girl I work with, and she likes to refer to herself as mom because she's older than me, and she likes to tease me about it because
Ooh.
whenever I ask her a
little
question,
Yeah.
teasing going on.
no, like
Some people
she
are into
teases
that.
me when I ask her a question, like
Uh-huh.
say, "Oh, how do you do this?" She says, "Oh, you need mom to come help." I'm like,
Ooh, that's a really
"Oh, come on, man.
that's a
Yes,
really interesting set
sir.
of kinks.
I think you're looking too far into this.
I
but
think
the point.
I think you're not looking too far
no, let me
into
let
this
me get
enough.
to the joke. Let me get to the
alright,
joke.
Sorry.
So, she told me that yesterday, and she likes to bug me about it because I don't like her calling herself that, and she knows that, so she likes to bug me about it. And today she said about something, so I was teasing her about something else, and she said, if you ever watch it, I'm gonna kick your ass. And I said, hope so. And she started laughing and she said, oh, you like that? I said, Mom.
Sorry.
And she just howled laughing. It was hilarious.
Speaking
lovely.
of weird interactions, I read this article the other day.
Oh no.
And it's about mites.
Oh yeah.
Having sex all over your face. Now I know Matt
That's hot.
He is used to being nutted on his face.
Oh, he loves it.
So I was floored when I read the article. Did you see that article, Cole?
Yeah, I did. It's a really interesting one because it's saying that they may one day soon merge with humans, and I think because of Matt's intimate reactions with them, they might be closer than ever, dude. Because having so much nut juice on his face, specifically of these mites, they might form a new organism. I
Right.
think that's a really cool experience.
So it's like he's got a science experiment on his face.
I mean, Matt is a science experiment.
We get enough money for a surgery, or?
No, we don't need to do surgery. We need to observe.
Oh, okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh well, Matt's gone. I guess we can talk about him ad nauseum now, without any consequence. Did you know that by the time a pillow is 5 years old, it'll be 25% of its weight will be just dust mite eggs?
Did you know my money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds? Now you do.
Okay, not
Wow.
familiar with that meme, but it was very interesting out of context.
It seemed to work somewhat.
Well, I mean, define work. Ooh, Heinrich Andreessen climbing the ladder, trying to make a move on the outside of James Butler, who has maneuvered his way in front of John Barker, of course,
Why
naturally.
does this scenery look like Infineon?
I don't know. I think I made that observation last time. It looks like a fun track. I mean, it's deserty-ish in some ways.
I love how in some places there's like small bushes and then other places it's like completely featureless.
Got that variety.
I wonder if Butler pushed off Anakin there.
Anakin.
That's right. That's what I'm gonna call him.
What?
He
Who?
will forever be.
Oh, you mean Andreessen? Okay. Gotcha.
Someone call Anakin, cause I'm panicking.
I hate sand.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It looks like Martin Emmons went way off, and allowing Bertrand Barry to catch a ride up booty. Also, I remember reading that those mites we were talking about earlier, the ones on Matt's face, they don't have anuses.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting.
So they just collect all their poop until they die.
If you want to hear more disgusting facts, remember to like and subscribe this video.
Exactly.
Or don't. I
ESR-race.org.
don't care.
No, we do care. You must do it. Whoop! I just maneuvered my window into being ultra tiny. There you go. So, a little over halfway. We got, what kind of movement we got?
And Bala took
Steve
the
has
lead
found his
there.
way.
Wonder how he was able to maneuver that. We must have missed that.
Yeah, I think it was happening when Martin Emmons was taking a dump.
Oh.
Tobias Thierolf is shortly behind him, though. Barrier has made his way back up to 4th. He started 3rd, so he and Magic Keswick switched places. Martin Emmons has climbed a couple. Butler had not a great day so far. Ditto with Andreessen, or Anakin. And Andrew D looks to have had a spot of bad luck just now. Actually, he's been there for a little while. Wonder what happened. He is a voice we've had in the commentary booth before. I wasn't aware that he's going to be participating in these races. Ooh, that car got a little bit high. I don't know what happened there. Matt, if you didn't have an anus, how would you feel about it?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
That's probably for the better.
Yeah.
I was watching my phone.
Jeremy, what about you? Alright, sounds good. Everybody's
Must
on
be
their
working
phone,
on
I
his
guess.
rig again.
So, as I said before, we got a reverse grid, I believe top 10 for the next race, or it might be the entire grid, I forget every time. So that'll be extra fun. It will allow some of the people in back to have a second fighting chance during the second race. Let me just check. That doesn't specifically call out yet, so we'll just have to see. It looks like we lost our 2 newcomers, so that's a bummer. We have Alfonso Alexander on the
came.
inside, or Demetrius Simeonitis. He came.
They came, they saw, they left.
Oh.
Didn't hold
Well,
on
our
the
drivers are
inside
trying
there.
to leave, but we closed the access to the track, so they're out of luck. Do you think they'll notice that they're driving around in circles? Yeah, I don't think so either.
Wait, what are we doing?
I don't know. You do whatever you feel like, man.
We supposed to be commentating right now?
I mean, I am. I don't know what you guys are doing.
John Barker and James Butler.
Yeah,
We're going at each other's throats.
They're
That's
still.
some JB on JB action.
They're still next to each other. What if they're both being? They're actually just both Justin Bieber under different aliases.
No, this is a solid point.
I mean, have you ever seen them together in the same room? I didn't think so.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so just think about that for a second.
Huh.
The
Same
less you
person,
think about
split
it,
personalities, huh?
yeah, the less you think about it, the more it makes sense.
What if he's a set of conjoined twins? One side drives James Butler, one side drives or John Barker.
Ah, yeah, I wasn't the first one to mess it up this time. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. They could be Siamese twins, or it could just be one dude with 4 arms.
General Grievous style?
Yeah, General Grievous style. No, not General Grievous style, because General Grievous was trained by a helicopter in the helicopter arts.
That's right.
I did see this crazy video on Reddit. Oh, John Barker going around Butler. Looks like he got a great run out of whatever turn that is. I saw this crazy video on Reddit where this chick had she was like laying on her back and she had her foot kind of parallel to the ground.
What?
And well, like, so her stomach's facing toward the sky, right? And she's got her knee really bent so that her foot is like parallel with the ground, and she has a shoe. She's wearing a shoe, but she also has a shoe like resting on the shoe.
Okay.
So it's as though someone was standing on her foot, right? But there's not actually a person in the shoe.
Right.
And she like she really slowly rolls all the way over so that her friggin' she's on her stomach, and then she goes all the way around, being on her back again. And she's able to do it without without the shoe falling off the other shoe. I watched it like 700 times and I can't figure out how the fuck she does it.
I can think of some really good uses for that kind of talent.
Oh, me too. Do you think we should teach Matt to do that?
We should.
We should. Matt, how flexible are
Then
you?
he could show his mom at work.
Not.
You're not flexible? We can teach that.
Yeah, we can teach that.
All you need is a rolling pin. And some determination.
And some broken bones.
No. Torn ligaments. That's much more fun.
Yeah, torn ligament. Yeah, that's all you need.
It looks like Barker is hot on the tail of Normando. You don't get to see it. That'd be pretty cool. But Barrier versus Kazachuk is pretty good too.
Got some brake.
Maybe
He's got some wheel lock there.
Yeah, a little bit of locked up wheels. That's not what Tiggers like best. we got 3 battles going on, kind of, really 4, but ish. You got Butler versus Barker versus Normando. You've got Barrier versus Kazchuk, and Theorol versus Steve. I just noticed that the Daimler Chrysler Bank livery has like some circles on the front. What the heck are those? Are those supposed to be rivets? Oh, Barrier around the inside
Barrier
of
goes
Kazchuk.
right around him.
Yeah, Kazchuk got a little bit too over breaky. Went a little wide. I guess not breaky enough technically. So there's that. Barrier is 17 seconds behind Theorolf, so it's unlikely he's going to make a move there. Butler got by Barker, and it looks like Barker is dropping back. I wonder if he might have had a little spinneroni. Now they're both over a second behind Normando.
Driver malfunction.
Little driver malfunction. Those are the best kinds.
Yeah, he you know, he races in VR a lot, and every now and then he'll get that sound, you know, when USB disconnects or connects to your computer. Usually his VR.
Oh. Oof.
When you hear a USB disconnect sound from your computer and you don't know what it is,
Yep, that's right.
there's kind of like,
It's James Butler's VR every time.
Basically, even if it's on your computer.
you just hear the ghosts of his VR disconnecting.
And you hear him say, "No!"
No.
Oh wait, no, he's not Australian. He's English.
I don't know what he sounds like.
No.
He lives in the UK, right?
Yeah. One of those two is the most English-sounding MFer I've ever heard, and I forget which one.
Let's stay John Barker.
John Barker. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that might just both be the most English-sounding MFers.
We should have a competition.
Who can be the most
God.
English?
Yes.
God damn it, Martin. Tell us if it's PG-13 or not.
I did. I already said it's not.
Why are you saying MFers? Grow up.
Because I like saying MFers.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Listen, Matt. Like ever.
Well, I mean, he did just admit to being on his phone a while ago, so it's totally possible. But anyway, all of our battles have disappeared except for this one, in which Theorov has got quite a distance to cover in 15 seconds. I don't think they're going to make it to the finish. Oh, no, they will. So there'll be one more lap after this.
There could be a massive send coming. I feel a send.
I think I do too. Down to 2:10.
If you don't send, Jesus died for nothing.
That's right.
He speaks the truth.
Allegedly.
And we
I do like how these.
Edmonds. We do not care about this race.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
do we ever?
Yeah, both you two assume we care.
Yeah, that guy's got freaking. What's the word? God dang! What's the? Oh, he's got nepotism on lock.
That's right.
Letting family members
that what you call
run the
French
camera and
these
stuff. Basically. Yeah, I'm every time I hear the word France or French, I'm gonna just say nepotism instead.
No, France is okay. Quebec, no. Oh, sorry, Martin. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, Barker is hot on the tail of Butler. Looks like there might have been some crushing blows dealt there.
Barker gets. Wait.
You got by, but Butler's still holding on, ish. Oh yeah, he's right there, under a 10th, and we don't get to watch it. And Normando is actually fallen too. Man, if only we could be watching that battle instead of Martin.
For Martin.
Barker got by Normando.
No.
What a thrilling battle we're not watching.
We're missing the action. We're
It's okay.
missing the action.
It's okay. We'll here.
To
we
be
all
fair,
gotta
though,
make-
to be
the
fair,
action.
though,
we all gotta
missed
we all gotta
90%
make
of
race
this
car
race.
noises. We all gotta make race car noises to account for it. Matt, where are your race car noises?
Meow.
That's pretty good.
Meow.
Nico Noi. Tobias Theorov, though, engaged in a thrilling battle for the finish and some happy weaves, but it's not gonna be the it. He is in second place. Shout out to Vodafone. I've never used you, and I probably never will, but you're there. You should use that as a tagline for your company. We're here.
We are waiting.
We are waiting.
You know, to be honest, if y'all would give us a sponsor, like we would legit go to bat for you.
We would whore out so quick.
Hashtag
would.
self-plug.
Dude, loyalty? What even is that?
Man, what is that?
Cash money is all I speak in.
Loyalty doesn't exist in this world.
Not when money exists.
Did your
Loyalty
mom
can't-
at work teach
loyalty
you that,
can't
or
buy-
what?
Sorry, what's that?
I asked him if his mom at work taught him that.
I mean, loyalty is nice and all, but it can't buy me a brand new F-150.
That's
Why
right.
would you want a brand new F-150?
Because it's better than a Silverado or a Dodge Ram. Okay, so results for the first race as follows. Sambala Steve fighting off Tobias Theorel, who actually got best lap, 1:45.108. Bertrand Barry in third, followed by Magic Kashchuk in fourth, Martin Edmonds in fifth, Alfonso Alexander in sixth, Martin Smith, in seventh, Demetrius Simeonidis eighth, John Barker in ninth, and James Butler in 10th
Martin
place.
Butler?
Nope. And then all the other guys are there somewhere. Looks like Andreasen and Dive Bomb, that is, all left. So, or no, they DNF'd at least, so they might still be around. In just a second, we will get the view of the starting grid, and I'll get to see who the heck is where. Get some lights flashy. 6, 9, 10, 11. We got about 11 or 12 cars, and I didn't see in the margins, so we'll have to just see when the leaderboard pops up. The one thing that I used to do a while ago, only 9 cars? Oh, interesting. That looks like more than 9. Oh, no, it's 9. Huh. Alright.
Wow. You can do 2x2s, right? If you don't know how to count.
Yeah.
Martin Smith gets a hell of a jump.
Oh, wow. There are 3 cars all the same color out in front. Who
I
the
don't
hell
know
is
who
who?
they are.
Oh, John Barker went way wide and got absolutely demolished in turn 1. You know, if he drove just a little bit better, he might win.
That's right. Martin Smith on James Butler.
It's hot and steamy action at Aragón. And then it kind of just fizzles out. Come on!
Do
Kill.
something.
We need a
I'll
car to
poke you with the stick
explode.
until you do something.
Where's Andreasen when you need him to be on his roof?
Oh, Martin Smith
Oh,
getting
crap.
a squirrely.
I stopped paying attention for the save of the day. We didn't really have that many saves. I guess Steve had a pretty good one early on. Smith around the inside of Butler. Door closed. We got a mad dive of Alexandre on Edmonds. Looks like Barrier went off in the note. Kashchuk went off in the background. Lost the position. Edmonds now on the inside of the double turn complex. And he's
Alfonso makes the cut back.
He's staying side by side. This is a long straight though. Or is he going to be able to hold it? I don't know. We've got another taker, Barrier,
might be
around
3
the other
wide here.
inside. Barrier tries to close the door. Ooh. We're too wide, I think. Yes, we are. Now, for any of us who remembers round 2, I believe, that's how we... Was it Barker that ended up on 2 wheels and having our save of the day? No, it was Butler.
That was Butler, right?
It was Butler. Yeah, it was Butler because I remember because we had a conversation about it.
Yeah,
and having
yeah.
I hate this car
Damn.
award. Damn. That was so funny. Lots of slowdown penalties that they will be absolutely ignoring, as they should. Penalties are like a box of chocolates. Eat them up
We
and
got a
ignore
car
'em.
off in the background.
That might be. Oh, Andrew D appears
Andrew
out of
D.
nowhere. Uh oh, we got another body snatcher. Who was that last time? That was
that was Wolfman?
no, I don't think it was Wolfman. I'm not sure. This is someone. Fordham. It was Jamie Fordham.
Yeah, Fordham, that's right.
Yeah, they were doing some teleportation. So
That was
keeping the spirit
Steve.
alive. John Barker holding his position up in third. Can confirm that we had a top 10 reverse grid this time. So, I mean, we only had 9 cars,
Well,
but
Yeah, I was going to say only 9 cars started, so. Can you really confirm that it's not an entire field?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
If only the admins would provide us some information on these things.
Then it'd be too coordinated. Come on.
So there.
You don't want to look like you know what you're doing.
So on the plane I was working on today, there was a placard on the outside that somebody stuck on there.
I still cannot
warn
believe
people.
that they let you work on planes.
Was it Mom that did it?
I'm just stopped right now.
Martin Edmonds, is he going to send it?
He did do a good old send.
So anyway, you were saying about the plane you were working on today? Placards, one side?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh.
Yeah, Cole
man.
interrupted me, so.
What? Jeremy interrupted you. I just latched on. Oh, we got a slider. That's Demetrius Simeonitis, I believe. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Matt's feelings are hurt.
Also, I did not interrupt you. Jeremy interrupted you. I'm offended.
He expects a full apology.
I'm sorry you're such a bit. No, I'm just kidding. That's a classic one. A shout out to Mika Hakkinen. Did you know that the Finnish, they instead of passing on their last name like the rest of us, they pass on their first name. We actually have a driver in ESR called Mika What, and he's Mika Hakkinen's son. They just changed the last name because that's how Finnish works. Don't check the veracity of that at all. Just trust me at face value. It's 100% the truth. Matt exploded a water bottle.
That's what it sounded like.
So what is the livery of that black car that Edmonds is driving? Ooh. That was tight.
Boss man almost destroyed Barker there.
Yeah, Martin is saying to John Barker, he's sending a nice clear message. He's saying, don't forget who pays the checks, the imaginary Monopoly money checks.
He says, I don't care if you are the treasurer.
That was a great shot on board there. Looking at the tailpipe. Oh, it's just got a C-Klasse on it. What the heck is that livery? That's amazing. Guys, did you know that this is a Mercedes? What if we put a Mercedes on the side of the Mercedes? Can you tell now?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love it. Tobias Thierhoff not having quite as good a luck as he did. Oh, Magic Cash goes for a slide. Matt, do you remember when we first heard of Magic Kashuk and I had a stroke trying to pronounce his name phonetically?
No.
Oh. Well, it was it Spielberg Ring? No, it wasn't. It was
Norris Ring.
Norris Ring, that's it. Amazing you can remember that without remembering it. Ooh, Martin Emmons gives John Barker a look as he almost goes around. Was able to hold back onto it. That might be save of the day right there.
Of the day.
I think so. We'll have to see. That was pretty epic. Unfortunately, we didn't get an outside car view, but judging by the angle there, it had to be at least, I'd say at least a 7. So, drivers are actually more or less composed this race, in spite of being really close. Looks like we got a battle between Barker and Alexandra behind. Might be going 3 wide through turn 1 as they get alongside Thierhoff. Steve passes Alexandra. We don't get to see it, but we'll observe it from the scoreboard.
We'll use our imaginations.
We'll use our race car noises.
Meep.
Whoa. Hey, Jeremy, I'm gonna need you to rein it in. Everyone knows that these cars don't have horns.
Meep.
Oh, I see. You press the clutch and blip the throttle twice.
That's right.
That's a pretty good reenactment, I think. I think that's about exactly what it'd sound like.
Nice little train here with Sambala Steve right in the middle.
Yeah, it's a Steve sandwich. Barker and Alexandre acting as the meaty pieces of bread.
Oh, Sambala with a
Ooh.
huge send.
Maybe they should change his name to Sendballa Steve, if you know what I'm saying. That was epic, and he ended up losing a little bit of time, but Alexander didn't even get by. Might have been a result of an untoward block, but it wasn't too bad. This is the Sunday Fun Day series on Saturday, by the way, so do whatever you want. We're blind to rules here. Steve making a look at John Barker. Edmonds getting hounded likewise by Theorolf. We're getting a good view of two battles right here. This is actually a great camera view.
Yeah, cameraman's doing great today.
We got Steve alongside Barker yet again, this time on the front straight. Theorolf tries to get a cut back. They're side by side in the background. Steve gets it around with a nice little Sendballa again.
Theorolf's gonna give Martin Edmonds a little tap on the ass. They get out of here, bud.
Yeah, look at, I was just, well, next time we get a look at the driver. Ooh, maybe. Oh no! Theorolf, what a nice save.
What a save! What a
Whoa,
save!
no, he ends up turning the inside, blocking Barker. Now we're 3 wide, I think. Yes, we are. Holy moly, what a battle.
And we didn't die.
We didn't die somehow. I don't think that save was quite as good. We do have a little off from D in the background there. I don't think that save was quite as good, but just from the camera angle, I might think about giving the save of the day to that.
For sure.
Yeah, that was good. That was incredible. And then and then Barker and who was battling? And Barker and Alexandre were both having a great old battle without skipping a beat. I expected one of them to get the advantage from almost plowing into Theorolf there. Ooh, little bobble from Steve.
Bobble. He's ducking and weaving.
Yeah.
If
He's
you
trying to
dodge
shake
a
missile
wrench,
lock.
You can dodge a ball.
Yes. Do you think these cars could dodge a wrench or a ball?
I'm not sure. We should ask Matt.
Oh. Matt, what you think? Oh, we got a view of someone going around in the background. That's Theorolf. Tobias Theorolf going around. Oh, wow, that was interesting. And no one was paying attention. Go back 5 or 6 seconds. Look in the rearview mirror of the car we were on board with. We see Sendballa.
Gonna give Martin some room here to go get Mr. Smith.
The Martins will once again duke it out to decide who is the true Martin. Andrew G has gathered up his reserves of energy and is going at it with Demetrius Simeonidis.
Wait, do these cars have push to pass?
Nope.
No, they have push to start.
Push to start.
And by push to start, he means that a dude in the pit box has to get out and push the car, and then he dumps the clutch and compression starts it.
He dumps the clutch from the outside?
Yeah. Yeah, he pushes it, and then while it's rolling, he has to dive in through the open window and dump the clutch.
Damn, that guy must be tiny.
Yeah,
And talented.
It's fun because that's the origin of the whole ghost driving trend. Was people were watching that happen, like, that's so cool, I want to do that, and then they were riding around on empty cars in the parking lots. Again, no need to check the veracity. ESR is always right.
Martin Edmonds was had a problem. Steve has caught him half a second.
Oh, Yeah, you're right. Down to a half second. Yeah, we're watching that right now. Dee and Theorolf are having a good fight back there as well, but Smith is checked out more or less as we approach it, where we just passed the halfway point in the race. Oh wow, yeah, Edmonds
wow.
is, I don't know if he's gotten a brake problem or what, but he lost a huge chunk of time just braking for turn 1.
Steve's gonna send it on the inside, it looks like.
We got a good old Senvala going on. Not entirely sure what happens with the C-Klasse, branded C-Klasse.
Oh, Martin Edmonds is gonna do the switch back. Steve's gonna have a problem.
But Steve sends it a little too hard and ends up sideways. So, and loses a huge chunk of time too.
When you send it a little too hard, you miss. You end up sideways.
Yep, that is true. We're looking at Theorolf versus Simeonitis, or D, sorry. Theorolf versus D. I do like that Vodafone livery though. It reminds me a little of the McLarens and McLaren F1 cars in the was it mid 2000s? Thinking like 2006 and 7.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Well, the chrome with the black and the red accents, or the chrome with the red and the black accents, they come together really nice. And I'm pretty sure they had Vodafone as a sponsor too, although I could be wrong.
Cole, what are you talking about again?
Talking about Mom. I'm talking about the McLaren F1 cars in like the mid to late 2010 or 2000s.
You just couldn't help it, could you, Cole? You just couldn't help it.
No, that was a funny story.
Are you talking about the, like, from 2006 to 2013?
Yeah, I cited 07 and 08, I think, but yeah, that falls in that range, I think.
I don't know if they were the title sponsor for 2006, but I know they were for 2007.
Can I get a damn I'm good? I called it and I hate F1.
Cole, you have the soundboard.
Yeah, but I haven't booted it up in like a year, and I think it hates me. Steve catching back
Wait, we
up
have a
slowly.
soundboard that we don't use? You're kidding me.
I used it twice on stream and everyone hated it. And I was using it in Discord and everyone hated it there too.
We are not in the business of giving people what they want.
Alright, good point. Fair enough. Meanwhile, we got several good battles. D has fallen off hugely. Lost time to Theorolf and has been caught up by Simeonitis. Ditto for Kazchuk, so he's caught up and actually got by just now. So Kazchuk now on D. Theorolf is still closing in on Barker. Steve is right up on Edmonds again. We'll see if he can send it more properly this time. He's got 9 minutes and change to make that happen. Oh, Alexandra goes around and continues to go around. As Barker and Theorolf get by, and he enters the track right in the middle of that, so that could get interesting really fast. Martin Edmonds is getting beset upon by Sanbala Steve. Gets the inside line for this
We know
second to
Sanbala,
last
he's
corner.
going to send it.
He is indeed. And Edmonds has got just some problem going on. I wonder what's happening, because he just is off the pace for now. And that's
I think
unusual
part of the
for him.
problem is he's got the wrong driver name inside the car there.
You think
Some guy
so?
named Hakkinen.
Hakkinen? Who's that?
I don't know. Sounds like he's hacking some shit up though, doesn't it?
You're not wrong. Huge battle, as I predicted, with Tobias Theorolf, John Barker, and is that and Alfonso Alexandre. Ooh, a huge slide from Theorolf. Catches it over the rumble strip. Ooh, a little contact. Goes for a slide. Doesn't
I
quite
think that
save
is the
it.
second time he spun out in that corner.
I was just gonna say, oh no, we got another corner around. I believe that's Cash. No, it's not Kazchuk. Simeonitis. Dang it. Ooh, completes the 360, but that's gonna put him in final place, also known as 9th. Oh, and he quits. He's out of here. Or wait, no, he became James Butler.
So is Butler on the track, or see this is
Yes.
This
I'm
is the
not
point
sure-
in the race where I just completely have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Simeonitis. Looks like we got another car around. I think that might be then Smith.
Smith loses the lead.
Yeah, he ate a huge chunk of dirt there.
Went from
Very rich in
checked out
minerals,
to
but
third.
not so good for your driving career. What was that, Jeremy?
Went from leading the race, checked out to third.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you lose your composure just a little bit. Apparently, the old DTM cars are also punishing. So, makes sense that would be something to focus on. Such a shame. I've done that before. You get out there, but you still want to push just because, get that extra time, or you just get in a groove and you overextend just a little bit, and there goes, 1 or 2 positions. I think he's lucky he only lost 2.
So by
We'll just
Martin
see if he
Edmonds
can-
not fighting that move by Steve, he might have given up the win here.
You're right, because he's now gone by over 2.5 seconds. Andrew D made a move on Tobias Theorolf, or something happened around there. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It looks like it might have been a little bit of track cutting. Okay, to the lads in the commentary booth, Sal's Gitter, which is the title sponsor of Mr. Sambala Steve here. What do you think that company makes or does? Don't check.
Hey,
Don't look on the internet. Don't look on the
I'm
internet.
trying to see what the name is again.
Sal's Gitter. SALZGITTER.
Condoms?
You know what it sounds like?
That's a pretty good. Guess.
So I hear like
Well,
Sal's and I think Italian. And then I hear like getter, like somebody who goes and gets shit. So it's an Italian guy who goes and gets shit.
Oh, it's like the original DoorDash, except for only for Italian guys.
Exactly.
Oh, you
We
two.
call it the Italian job.
That works. That works.
That was good. See, I was thinking Sal's as in like Salzburg, like Salisbury steak. And then I was thinking a little bit the same as you, Jeremy, except for, obviously you wouldn't be just an Italian dude, but it's the person you call to get your Salisbury steak, the Sal's Getter.
Okay.
And so it's like, and I think we need to bring that back. I've never heard of Sal's Getter. Maybe they're still in Germany or something, but I think we need that in America.
And look, if you'd like to sponsor ESR and you work for Sal's Getter, just let us know.
Oh yeah, don't watch the last 45 seconds or so, but if you're watching this, please sponsor us.
And look, if you're watching and you really like the content, hit like and subscribe for us. It'd really help out the channel.
Yeah, and if you have been paying attention to our words but have been watching the race and be like, I like this group, esr-race.org, we got 2 pretty good saves in a row right there as Alexandra and Barker slid by. That's pretty nice. They weren't great saves on their own, but in tandem like that was pretty peak. But yeah, esr-race.org, we have races all over the place like this, and some of which are almost as cool as this. So, you can always join this series.
So let's get back to the topic here. What does Sal's Getter do? Have we Googled that yet? Let's Google that.
I mean, I haven't looked it up, but I feel so confident about my answer that I'm confident just saying that's what it is. Do you want me to look it up?
I'm doing that now.
Okay.
It's a steel and technology group.
Oh, really? That was gonna be my second guess, but
Really, that was going to be your second guess, huh?
yeah, if you said yeah, but what if I don't think that's it? What if it was something else? I would have been steel stuff.
They're one of those companies that there's not a lot they don't do, it looks like.
Well, they make steel. You can make a lot of stuff out of steel.
Hey Cole, you know what I figured out yesterday?
What?
So, a little context on the situation.
Uh-oh.
Me and these couple coworkers of mine, we couldn't touch the plane because they're doing an elevator backlash check, which is measuring the disparity in how much the elevator moves at neutral.
Okay.
And so you can't touch the plane at all because then it'll shake and it'll throw off the numbers.
Mhm.
So we're just standing around, and even though we're all under probation, there's not much you can do.
Okay.
We were looking up flights for fun on the Air Canada travel website, which is, maybe like discounted rates.
Magic
And one
Cat
of
Show
the
goes
guys-
around. Sorry to have to interrupt you, but anyway, Magic Cat Show go around. And ditto with John Barker. Wow, what an incident. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, Magic. One of the guys is Korean, so he said, I want to go to Korea, let's look out Korea. So he looked up flights from Whitehead to Incheon in Korea, like the airport there. And since you fly standby, you only pay the airport fees. Guess how much would it cost to fly to Korea? Not on standby.
In Canadian on standby.
Well, when I say fly to, it's like a round trip, so it's there and back.
Okay, to and from South Korea, Canadian on standby. Okay, so carry the 2.
I'm gonna say
plus 7.
$232 round trip.
Okay, plus 2, minus 7, carry the 4.
Actually, I'm gonna stop you right there. Jeremy was very close.
Okay, well, now I gotta redo my math with that in mind. Okay.
$230.
Get the
Skip,
fuck
I
out
didn't
of
hear
here.
me guess. Alright, $230. That's pretty good, dang.
So actually, I've been to Incheon. It's really nice. So yeah.
So you should do it.
I can't imagine what the other, I guess, local folk in Korea thought of a Southern American, like your accent.
So I was there with the army, and most of them hate U.S. military. Not all of them. Most of them do. No.
Jeremy, you're not supposed to go to North Korea.
Huh?
You're not supposed to go to North Korea.
We didn't go to North Korea.
Well, when you said they all hate you, I assumed it was North Korea.
Oh, there's a lot of South Koreans too that really don't. Yeah, we come there and do stupid shit. It's just the American way.
What do you call Koreans from, like, the Busan Peninsula? Not Busan Peninsula. Like, South Korea. Do you call them South Koreans?
No. No. Busan's really nice though. They used to have a huge red light district there.
Ooh, Alfonso Alexandra with a lockup and a slide.
They cracked down on it a couple years ago, like 2-3 years ago. But
I bet they cracked down, and they probably cracked out too.
been to Gumi, been to Daegu.
You went to Dagobah? Was Yoda there?
Was the Who there?
I don't know if you didn't hear me or you just don't know Star Wars.
I heard you. I just wasn't. I wasn't even gonna acknowledge that.
Hey, the race is over.
Oh!
Ball Steve crosses the line in first place. Good job. Martin is in second, maybe.
Technology and steel production.
Hey, wait. Magus and Byron are not commenting on this. You pressed the wrong button. Well, I guess we gotta get Magus and Dirksen in here.
Can we change that to Peasant Magus?
Yeah, change it to Peasant Magus and
Before this goes out, we better fix that.
No, we gotta make Martin know how much he failed.
Fail.
I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I'm hurt.
Me too. Like, you can't even.
I just thought, that dude, I thought it'd be okay, but it's something you're not okay. And
We put a lot of work into this shitty commentary. At least you can get our names right.
yeah, come on. I quit. Goodbye.
I'm calling the manager.
Okay, Karen.
All right, after this one, I'll do the outro and stuff. Ow! I threw my headset down and it tore out one of my hairs.
Who the fuck is popping in the background? God damn it! Shut the fuck up.
Oh, they're popping fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like somebody's doing one of those like cork popping things.
Yeah, it's the American way. We have to pop fireworks every night after 4th of July, upwards of 10 days.
No, we have to do it every day after the 4th of July until the next 4th of July.
That's right.
Is
Anyway,
that what happens in your schools?
Jesus.
Okay. Oh, that was a little much.
All right, anyway, we got Sambala Steve in first place, Martin Emmons second, Martin Smith in third, Tobias Theoroff in fourth, Andrew D in fifth, Alfonso Alexandre in sixth, James Butler in seventh, Magic Kazchuk eighth, Demetrius Simeonitis in ninth, and John Barker finishing. Actually, he didn't finish. He DNF'd, but Bertrand Barrier was after that. They were the last two people to set laps in this race. Anyway, I will go over the championship results as they stand real quick. We got Tobias Theoroff in first place with 167 points, Martin Emmons in second with 147, Martin Smith third 102, James Butler in fourth with 101, Mauricio Delgado holding on to fifth with 100 exactly, Magic Kazchuk in sixth with 99, Anthony Willis in seventh with 74, Bertrand Barrier in eighth with 72, John Barker in ninth with 66, and Steve Davidson bringing up 10th place with 59 points. What a freaking racing series we got going on. That's some good old stuff going here. Next race, July 16th. We got the 2013 and 16 DTMs at the quote fast circuit unquote. Not entirely sure what that is, although I'm not very familiar with Aragon, so could be anything. Okay.
All right.
Very, very good to know.
Watermelon Sugar High. Gotcha.
But yeah, watermelon sugar high indeed.
Hello, Dickless.
Jeremy, you gonna answer that?
Well, I have children, so that's
Oh,
that
that's
goes
right.
that
Adoption
rules
exists.
me out of that one.
Good point. All right. Well, anyway, like I said, join esr-race.org. We got tons of stuff going on. Do all that racing stuff. Although this series is the best, so why would you want any more than that? Do you guys have anything else to say? Matt's on TikTok, so Jeremy, you got anything else to say?
Damn it!
Make
I
sure
forgot my.
to show up to
it
the
was
next
loud.
one, 7/16/2022. We're going to run the 13, 14, 15, and 16 DTMs.
I wanted 17. No 17, no watch.
Well, I guess it'll be just Jeremy and Ivan. But okay, yeah, very good. I concur, gentlemen. Anyhow, see you then. Stay safe, and yeah, just all that good stuff. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.